Hi everyone, welcome to Mailsoftly YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about how to build email list effectively. So let's dive in. So first of all, to make an email marketing, actually you need, of course, people. You need a list. So the main problem, of course, to just kickstart an email marketing campaign is to have lists. So where can you get those lists, right? You can go and buy them, maybe, but we don't recommend that. So how to just kickstart your email list if you don't have any? So the first thing is actually we can look at your LinkedIn connections. So LinkedIn connections, you probably have a couple of hundreds, maybe not thousands. Maybe some of you may have thousands of LinkedIn connections. So what you can do, you can export that LinkedIn connection list, and then you can just reach out personally, maybe via kind of an email, and then say that, okay, so look, so here's my newsletter. I'm gonna just create that type of content in this newsletter. So would you be interested to joining my newsletter? So since they are your LinkedIn connections, you can just reach out to them, mentioning that, hey, look, so we are connected on LinkedIn. So that will not be a call to outreach, but a little bit more like a warm outreach for your newsletter. So first thing, you can start with your LinkedIn connections. And the second thing, of course, you can continue on your social media connections. You can do that. So of course, there are some questions. So if you say that, let's say that you just export your LinkedIn connections, are you going to have their emails or not? Mostly, actually, you'll not have their email address list, your connections email address list. But there are some tools that you can use to just give your connections, their LinkedIn profiles, their company names, their email, their first and last name. And then there are some third-party tools that you can just use to just get those your connections email list. In general, maybe 50, 60, or 70% of your connections, you can reach out to their personal emails like that. And then you can just send emails to those people saying that, as I said before, hey, here's my newsletter, and would you be interested in subscribing? So this is one method you can use. The other method that you can use, of course, is going to be, this one is a little bit fast method, right? So the other methods are, of course, you should always on the lookout for like people, connections, contacts. So make sure that whenever you just talk to someone or you're just messaging with someone, make sure that, hey, look, this is my newsletter. Would you be okay if I just add you to my newsletter? And if they say yes, then you can just go ahead and do it. And because you will think that, okay, so one by one, how this can be effective, maybe you can think of it like that, but you should just start from somewhere and building that kind of a bucket, and then you can just follow up with them, right? So this list that you have will be built on like your, maybe week by week, month by month, year by year. And at the end of today, you will have thousands of contacts that you can nurture. So just take each step as necessary, as important as it is. So each contact is important here. The other method that you can use, of course, let's say that you have a website, and then you can just embed some forms on your website. So you can just try to convert your website visitors into your subscribers. So you can make sure that you can just use maybe some pop-up forms, but make sure that it shouldn't be that disturbing, right? So we don't want pop-ups everywhere, but you can just use it strategically, especially, maybe you can just adjust the forms. And let's say that someone just visits your webpage, and they maybe after 5 seconds or 10 seconds, then your pop-up form may just show up, and then hopefully, you will get some subscribers from your website visitors. Because when you think about it, let's say that you have like hundreds, maybe thousands of visitors a month, and those visitors are generally anonymous. You don't know them. So if you can just find some ways to just convert them into known people by just embedding forms on your website, that will be a very good strategy actually. So subscriber forms, again, very, very important. The other method that you can use is what we call lead magnet. So what is this lead magnet? It is actually something that is valuable that you create. It can be like an ebook or it can be some kind of stats that you just have some insight. And whenever someone just comes to your web page, you can say that, okay, so you can fill out this form, and if you subscribe to my newsletter, I will give you this report, this ebook for free. So these lead magnets are also very effective way to just again build or just accumulate, just help you build your contact list again legitimately. So very important. So you can use that lead magnets. And then another thing that you can use, you can create some kind of interactive quizzes or interactive things on your website or on your social media. So whenever you can just put your links again there, your forms, saying that if you subscribe to this newsletter or my form, then you will be able to just do these quizzes together, or you can just give some kind of awards, or maybe discount coupons, right? So this is also important. And then you can again use some kind of maybe premium content. Let's say it's again similar to what lead magnets are, but again you can just give some more premium content or premium discounts to people who sign up your newsletter. So you can also use that type of tactics too. And lastly, maybe I could say that you can also use some kind of referral systems. So you can say that, okay, whenever if you refer my newsletter to one of your friends or some of your friends, again you can give away some kind of maybe like Amazon gift cards, right, or Starbucks gift cards. Why not? So you can just use that kind of tactics to again maybe just create some more motivation to subscribe your newsletters. But at the end of the day, so let's say that you have right now, let's say that you just right now have a lot of people signing up for your newsletter. So what you're going to do, so what you need to do is you need to segment those contacts, and you should continuously create value for those people. So your newsletter's content is very important to not to burn out these people, because you're putting a lot of effort to build that list. So but if you just create just junk content, then they will just unsubscribe. They can just unsubscribe, right? But what we want is actually build our list and then continuously deliver some kind of value. So this is important. So your email content is very important, and you will make sure that you create some value, and hopefully you will get more subscribers. And another tactic that you can also use, okay, we said that, okay, on your website you should definitely have some kind of pop-up forms, and also on your blog post, for instance, you can again include those forms that just encourage people to take some kind of action, call to action, saying that, so subscribe to our kind of newsletter and we will send more blog posts to you, for instance, you can say. And the other thing that you can use is actually just behind your emails, just on your maybe signature, your email signature, you can again say that you can again put your links there by encouraging people to subscribe your newsletters, right? So this is also an effective way of doing it. So so that's all for today for how to build your contact list. I just want to mention some maybe practical tactics, and by saying that, for instance, how to build these forms and how to do pop-ups and how to do these links, you can use Mailsoftly, of course. You can subscribe for free to Mailsoftly, and you can embed them onto your website. And also you can just create some other type of forms, pop-up forms and other kind of forms on your website, or maybe again on your email signature, so you can start collecting that kind of data. We also have another blog post on how to export your LinkedIn connections and turn them into subscribers. So we have a separate blog post, and I will put the link on the comments below this video, and you can just go and check it out. So thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, and see you on our next video. Thank you.